Today I'm here with Curtis from ExoShield, and I'm going to grill him, and we're going to ask him what he thinks about pop culture vehicles and what protection film they should have on them. All right, Curtis.
Let's do it. My name's Curtis. I'm going to grill Jesse and see what windshield protection film and other films need to go on pop culture cars. No. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Just having some fun with it.
Sounds fun with it.
You know, Batmobile, Kitt, Optimus Prime,
Mystery Machine,
Speed Racer, Mach 5 from Speed Racer. Yes.
All good choices.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many more cars to talk about, and we can also talk about them in the future if people really like it. Let us know if you do, and comment below or above.
Wherever it is.
Just comment. Just let us know, and we can do this again. But let's just get into it.
Let's get into it.
Are you a comic book nerd?
I've read a few comic books in my time. I mean, I was a child of the 90s.
Were you like a Batman person, DC, or like Marvel?
I was a big like Weapon X guy. I loved the X-Men.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose Marvel or DC, man, it's tough because like I really liked Carnage.
Yeah.
Right. I thought Carnage was so badass. But I think overall I probably like partook in more DC universe stuff. So I think Batman would probably win out on that side for me.
Nice. All right. Well, let's just jump into it then with the Batmobile, and we'll go through all of them. So like we'll do the Adam West one.
Okay. There's a lot of options here.
There's a lot of Batmobiles. But like what would they put on the car from ExoShield?
Okay.
So like
Adam West.
Yeah.
Like OG Adam West in the spandex.
Yeah.
Would probably not use ExoShield, honestly. He's probably like a saran wrap kind of guy. I feel like he's bootstrapping it like real hard. I don't even know if Alfred like was doing his job back then or if he was just making sandwiches and hanging out.
That's fair.
But like to protect that vehicle, that would be a GT3 Plus windshield for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he cares about durability, right?
Yeah.
He wants that longevity. And if you look at, I'm pretty sure if we look at the shape of that windshield, getting Ultra on that would be a nightmare.
Right.
So let's say most protection, most durability, best clarity, but not necessarily the thickest film because, well, I think he's a simpler Batman.
Yeah. Yeah. A Batman of the times.
Of the times, indeed.
Nice. Yeah, because it's in between like a muscle car and like a sports car.
It feels like one of the like C1 Corvettes, like that era, right? And I think, first of all, I love that original Batman car. I think that's one of my favorites. Like, it still felt like a car that was owned by a very wealthy person that just did cool stuff to it, rather than like, you know, Dark Knight Batman who's got a literal tank.
Yes.
Where like, if you put anything on it, ExoShield, whatever it is, it's a hat on a hat.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we'll put paint protection on it. I don't even know if it's got paint on it. It may just be bare metal, right? Like, at the end of the day, moving through them, like I think the first Batmans would choose something simple, something elegant.
Yeah.
You know, something that does the job but doesn't have too many bells and whistles.
No, that's fair.
For me, that's the GT3 Plus.
Nice. Yeah. No, that's a good fit. From like Batman and Robin. So that's George Clooney with like the nipple suit.
Honestly, one of my favorites.
I mean,
yeah,
iconic.
Still brings a tear to my eye thinking about those trapeze, you know, the situation. I don't even want to talk about that much, but yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Batman and Robin.
Let's do that, yeah.
Big motorcycle guy, Robin, obviously.
Yeah.
I think that knowing that they want stealth as part of it, let's talk about like them getting into the Mach S paint protection film on their vehicles. I think that gives like that sleek, you know, look that like, you know, kind of, it brings a little bit more of like the ninja element into like the things they do because there is a lot of that, you know. You know, Batman's well trained. But I think that if we're talking paint protection film, they would need to go satin. They would have Mach S for sure, and then they're a team, right? There's two of them. One of the fun things that we talk about in our DIY kits is how much more fun it is to install with a friend. And while I think Batman would probably tag out for Alfred in this one, you get Alfred and Robin installing Ultra on their vehicle in a DIY kit that feels thematically correct. right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's say we'll get the Ultra film on there. Let's say we worked with Wayne Enterprises to create a DIY kit for the Batmobile.
Yeah.
That's what I think that they should go with.
Nice. It would just be like an epic montage.
Yeah, exactly. And it would start off with them goofing around too, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I almost want to see Alfred and Robin in like a ghost scenario, where they're like teaching each other how to do it, you know.
Yes. No. That is great. 100%. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So let's go. I mean, other than that, the Val Kilmer one, that's a pretty similar.
I think if you get up, like,
car.
other than that, you're getting up to like the Robert Pattinson, the most recent one, which is
Yeah.
actually a car again.
Yes.
Which, same deal. Like, if you're throwing Mach 12 on anything, the amount of gloss is going to turn this thing into a mirror. You're going to be noticed.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say keep it with the stealth film, Mach S. You want it to be that satin finish that gives you like a little bit of like under the radar energy.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're causing enough ruckus as it is blowing stuff up. So
Oh, totally.
yeah, Mach S satin film on the body for sure. And then the windshield film, I think that with how fast they would be going through this stuff, we'll just throw Sprint on it, right? Put the TPU film on it.
Yeah.
We know that they're going to beat this up anyways. You know,
Yeah.
there's going to be bad guys flying through their windshield. Best thing we can do is keep it from, you know, completely deteriorating when something hits it. And with how fast I think that they'd want to replace this, a TPU film is what makes sense for the most recent Batman.
Yeah, that's fair. And
Also,
he's, like,
he's so moody.
yeah, he is.
We don't want to give him anything too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like one of the softer Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinks a lot. That's fair. Kitt from Knight Rider. I mean, talking about like nanotechnology, smart cars, and like, you know, ADAS systems. That's probably like one of the first cars.
I mean, yeah, there was like in the 80s, there were a lot of cars that were trying some of this stuff that was weird and expensive and like advanced in tech. And I think Kitt was like right at the forefront of that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm thinking less about Kitt and more about Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
I think anything that can, you know, protect him from getting hamburger stains on the seats. So he'd probably want to ceramic coat that first.
Yeah.
But as far as the outside of the vehicle goes, I would say, you know, that's where the Mach 12 comes in. Like he's always been high gloss. Like Kitt has always been like very, very clean, very sleek, but still very true to like the original vehicle that it was. So keep it gloss, you know, keep it high shine, like make it look like, you know, showing up, right? Like you're creating presence.
Totally.
The windshield though, yeah, let's go as thick as possible, as durable as possible. Ultra, 8 mil, put it on there. Get that edge to edge with a custom install, and then hopefully just ride it out for, you know, at least those 3 years that you get out of the film.
Right. Now, do you think Kitt would be like, oh man, I'm getting windshield protection film, or do you think he'd be jazzed about it? Because he'd be like, I can still see. I got kind of like sunglasses because like UV protection. Does windshield protection film affect ADAS systems or like any other, you know, car systems that can trigger stuff like that?
So I want to think that Kitt would be like skeptical at first, right? Like, I'm perfect.
Yeah.
You don't need to put anything else on me. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then like, as they're going through it, Kitt would probably be chirping, being like, "Oh, there's no way this is as good as you say it is. My systems are going to know what's on there. Like, don't try me." And then like, you unplug the battery for a second, you finish the install, and you plug them back in, and he's like, "So when are you guys going to finish the install?" Right? And then you get to be like, "Ha!"
Nice.
So yeah, that's kind of how I think that would go down.
Nice. Yeah. Because I mean, like with the nanotechnology of our windshield protection film, it's like, it's crystal clear.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The ADAS systems don't.
Nope. No, the whole reason why our films, like the GT3 Plus, the flagship film, was created was to protect windshields that have these ADAS systems in it. So no, it wouldn't notice it's on there. And I think it would actually be the opposite way, where like the car would be pushing back and being like, I don't think it's that good, and then it would realize that this is actually maybe what I want. And usually, similar to our drivers, you don't realize the value of it until you take that first smack driving behind something that throws a rock at you. So yeah, again, like whoever's piloting Kitt in that moment gets a very, you know, real "I told you so" moment.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's a good point for sure. The Mystery Machine. I mean, they're off-roading. They're going through like the woods. they're kind of chasing down ghouls and goblins and ghosts and stuff. Like, what do you see? I mean, it's also a pretty flat-ish windshield, or is it just a flat vehicle? I think it's just a flat vehicle.
I mean, like I don't know exactly what the vehicle was. I mean, we can look it up, but it feels like it's giving like the VW, like Vanagon, like that style.
For sure.
Which is a relatively flat windshield. Ultra, why not, right?
Yeah.
Throw it on there. GT3 Plus would work too, but it's the mystery machine, right? Like give them the good stuff.
Yeah.
And then body, because they have all that fun, like work on the side of it, it's got to be Mach 12. Like we don't want to mute anything out there. We want all those flowers and the green to really pop. Also to be protected, right, during these missions.
Yeah.
They gotta have it. If they're driving up to a spooky castle, there's a good chance that there's going to be grabby trees on the way.
Yeah.
Those grabby trees, we don't want them to scratch the paint.
No.
Right?
Not
Scratch
at
the
all.
protection film. That's good.
Yeah.
We'll just cure out.
Yeah. Shaggy says like Zoinks already. He doesn't need to say it about his car.
No.
Or the mystery machine.
Yeah, the less rut rows, the better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. All Scooby snacks.
All Scooby snacks. Yeah, so I think that's the way that would go. It's hard to say though, because they also feel like they're being price conscious. Maybe they try to ride a little bit without protection, and then they find out the hard way, and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
So they've broken a few windshields.
Oh, guaranteed.
For sure.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Optimus Prime?
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
He's got a huge amount
Pre-transform or post-transform?
pre-transform. So like truck version, because I feel like it'll like whatever it'll turn into, it's either just going to be like added armor or like wicked cool sunglasses.
Honestly, yeah. Like the reason why I ask is because I feel like those are two different quotes. Mm-hmm. Right. I feel like if we're doing post-transform, there's a lot more body lines. We're working with a lot more stuff. Like if we're wrapping edges on post-transform Optimus Prime, like this is a big bill. Yeah. Right. If we're just putting it on the truck version of it, similarly to like how we kind of position this with fleets, it's like, downtime matters. Yeah. It's like, Optimus, do you want to be missing out on a critical mission because your windshield's busted? No. Protect it. Like, get ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Be a little proactive here.
Yeah.
Like...
Make sure Bumblebee's got it, all of his other friends. Like, that's where, like, the fleet
Bumblebee's the problem child. I think that you just let him ride without it and, like, again, like, learn a hard lesson. Like, he's, like, the kid that needs to be, like, put back in line, I think. The thing that would worry me, though, is if Optimus Prime and, Autobots have a bit of an edge now because they're using our film. Yeah. I think it's only a matter of time before the Decepticons come over and try to also, adopt the film. And that sounds like a problem for us. It is
an ExoShield problem. It's a pretty good ExoShield problem, though, because if everybody's protected, then, the fight
we could play both sides.
We could.
We could.
Yeah. I mean, the nanotechnology, they'd probably be like, wow, this is not from Earth. It's like, no, we're very smart.
No, I actually like that. That's funny. Yeah. But let's try to focus Autobots. Yeah. Try to be good guys. Yes. If there's anybody that's looking to transfer over from Decepticons to Autobots, hit us up. Yeah. But yeah, I think body would be same. Get that blue-red gloss, really popping with the Mach 12, and then on the windshield, nice and flat. This is something that GT3 Plus or Ultra could work on. Yeah. With their interplanetary, expeditions, if they're doing anything out in space, I mean, we do our best to protect against a meteor. Yeah. But you're gonna want at least Ultra. Yeah. Yeah. Get that extra 8 mil.
It goes a long way.
I mean, I don't think it goes that far, but if anything was going to, it would be Ultra.
Yeah, for sure, guaranteed. I guess the last one we'll wrap up with is the Mach 5 from Speed Racer, because like you gotta get
the most fun car on the list, I think.
Oh yeah, and yes, very. I was gonna say realistic, but kind of not. But just because it's a full-on race car. Yeah,
the nature of that vehicle. I mean, like, it actually gets used as a race car, right? Like, these guys are hitting, Mach speeds. Yeah. So it only makes sense for them to have Mach film. Again, you could do the Mach S, like the satin finish on that, if you're trying to fly a little under the radar. Maybe you're using satin accents in fun places, but for the most part, this is a gloss film. This is a gloss product.
A little satin finish in some spots.
Yeah, just a little touch. Like how you'll see like cars that have like racing stripes down the centers. If you were to do like gloss body and do like a matte stripe kit on it somewhere, that could be cool. Yeah. Right, little flavor. Yeah. Windshield, really weird windshield, but definitely still needs protection.
Yep.
I think we go ultra on the windshield around because it looks like it's mostly right to left curve. I don't think there's much compound curve, so it'd be pretty easy.
Yeah.
And then can't forget the helmet, right? Like,
Yeah.
how are we going to protect the helmet?
Yeah, the goggle.
Yeah, you're going to want to probably do GT3 Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, slap it on there, no issues.
Dope. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I can't even think of any other cars right now. So honestly, if there's other cars that you guys want us to talk about here, any other pop culture references, any other things that need to be protected by ExoShield that you want us to weigh in on, let us know.
Or even just like weigh in on too, because like cars are just fun to talk about.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, yeah, it's always nice to kind of nerd out about it. So.
I think we can go from like this talking about like random like fake cars too to being like what are cars that we know exist out here that like would benefit from
totally
these things. So.
And I think like the Robert Pattinson like Batmobile kind of like bridges that gap because it's like a real car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's just a superhero. Ish.
I still think he's a vampire.
Fair. That's fair. All right. Well, thank you again, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Dope. See ya.